Hello guys and welcome back to one more video. Today's video is about training Muay Thai and what exactly I'm doing to get better at it. So here's me going for a run and hitting pads, deadlifting. In this video I'm gonna go over the different exercises I'm doing, how frequently I'm doing them, and how I've scheduled it throughout my week. So first of all, the exercises I'm doing. I'm doing Muay Thai, obviously, the Muay Thai sessions from the gym. Then I'm doing strength and conditioning, and I'm currently doing a 2 day split. Then I'm running, either running small distances, 4 to 6 kilometers before training Muay Thai, like straight before, or in a long run. I do one weekly long run, zone two, so basically just breathing through my nose. I know that some people tell me I need to get a heart rate monitor and try out all these different exercises to really check what my zone two is. I'm just taking it slow and breathing in and out the nose, so that should be plenty to stay in that zone two. If I feel like I'm exerting too much effort and I need to breathe out of my mouth, I'll stop and walk for a little till I can catch my breath and then get back to it. And then I'm also doing hill sprints, which I guess counts as running, but it's a little different. So first off, I would like to also say where I am, and because I'd also like to say some things about my gym because I'm loving it and I think they should be acknowledged. So right now I'm in Koh Samui, Thailand, and I'm training at Yodjut Muay Thai. I'll leave the link in the description if you guys want to check it out for their Instagram page. And it's just a great gym. There's great coaches, great partners, and the overall vibe is great. As for partners, it's really cool that you can get to spar and to train with people who are worse than you, so you can get to try those combos you want to try on people who are less proficient than you, let's say. And then you got people who are on your level and people who are well above you, because the gym has a lot of killers. I'm sure you all know this guy, but Jonathan Haggerty comes to Samui to train, and I believe he owns a gym here, but he comes to our gym for one coach, Ben, to hold pads for him. So it really is a great gym. So how is the structure for the Muay Thai sessions? A normal day we would start with warm up. I usually do jumping rope, and some people run, but also the tatami, the floor is really hard, so I'd rather jump rope and save a little bit the soles of my feet. Then we wrap hands and stretch. Then we go into shadow boxing, heavy bags, pads, where each coach is holding pads, and we've got like 8 or 9 coaches, so everybody gets to go either 4 rounds on the pads, and sparring against other people as well as coaches. And these three things, the heavy bag, pads, and sparring, the order, sometimes you'll go on the heavy bag first, sometimes you'll go sparring first. Really depends on your level of proficiency and just dumb luck. You might go on the heavy bag first and then end it up with the sparring, or the other way around. Doesn't really matter. You go through all of them. That's the whole point. And then once this is done, we usually do clinching or technique. Technique can be on the bag or with a partner, where you're kicking, then fake the kick and do something else, stuff like that. And clinching, people just go in the ring and just practice the clinch, which I haven't been doing. Before I was doing kickboxing, and then I got a rib injury here. It was quite gruesome. So I haven't actually clinched ever. So I'm looking forward to that, because my injury is recovering now and I feel like I'm ready to get back into training. And then at the end, there's usually physical training. Either we're on the bag and doing dynamic work, like 1 minute knees on the bag, then 1 minute tips. We do sit ups, planking, push ups, squats, those type of stuff. And then stretching, and then the training is over. And this is 2 hours of training. It's quite gruesome, especially if you push it. Then for strength and conditioning, like I said, I'm doing a 2 day split, and the first day is focused on deadlifts, and the second day is focused on squats. So first day, I'll obviously do the warm up, and then I'm doing heavy deadlifts, 5 for 5, so 5 sets of 5 reps. Then Romanian deadlift, 5 sets of 10 reps. Then Bulgarian split squats, 3 sets of 12. Then I do farmers walks, and I just do 2 sets of as much as I can go with these heavy ass kettlebells. And then usually I'll superset chin ups with push ups, just so I can keep on top of that, because I hear that chin ups are really big for because of the clinch. I always hear that it's a great exercise that translates really well to Muay Thai. Then second day squats, also warm up obviously. Then heavy squats, 5 for 5. Then I usually do kettlebell swings, which is something I've heard that translates really well into Muay Thai as well. And I usually do 10. every 30 seconds for 5 minutes. So at every 30-second mark, I'll do 10 new kettlebell swings, and then at the 30-second, again, to a 5 minute total, which is around 100 kettlebell swings total. And by the end of it, I'm basically dying, just grasping for air. Then I do Bulgarian split squats or goblet squats 3 times 12. I've also thought about doing weighted step ups, something like that, or supersetting those with heavy squats, especially because I've been doing the other ones before that. And then I'll do 3 sets of 12 for the T bar rows, and then again, superset chin ups with push ups. Then here is my schedule. So this is Monday through Saturday. Sunday I usually rest and either do a massage or sometimes a massage and go to the sauna and ice bath place. I really think maybe it's just a placebo, but the sauna really works for me. So Monday morning I'll do Muay Thai. Then the rest of the day I got nothing. Then Tuesday, double session with strength and conditioning and Muay Thai. Then Wednesday morning I'll go for the hill sprints, and it's like this super steep hill. I think it's like the most gruesome workout of the week, and it takes no more than half an hour. Then in the afternoon Muay Thai again. Thursday another Muay Thai session in the afternoon. Friday I'll do strength and conditioning, the squats day in the morning, and then in the afternoon Muay Thai. Just disregard the barber. This is a week I'm going to the barber. And then Saturday I'll do Muay Thai in the morning and a long run or Muay Thai, but I've been doing the long runs. I think they're really important in the afternoon. Then more than that usually. Long runs for me is 10 to 12 kilometers, 1 hour, 1 hour and a half running. I think that's plenty. Like I said, I also run sometimes before the Muay Thai sessions. So before the Muay Thai sessions, maybe I'll do 4 to 5, 6 kilometer runs just so the session is harder and my legs are more tired and I get to up the intensity of the workouts. Then, so this brings us to a total of 6 Muay Thai sessions of 2 hours each, and then 2 strength conditioning sessions, the squats and the deadlifts. This is the totals per week, obviously. Then one long run, one hill sprint session, and usually I'll do 2 or 3 runs before Muay Thai, like I said, between 4, 6, 3.5, 5 kilometers each for progressive overload. Obviously, we want to be improving and we want to be making the sessions harder or more often. So maybe I'll do one more Muay Thai session here and there. But I don't see that happening because my schedule is pretty full already and I also have work. So the main progressive overload focus for me is on intensity, like go harder, which is huge on pads and heavy bag, make the runs before the session more frequent and longer, fewer minutes of rest. Like sometimes after the pads, I need a whole round to recover because these Thai pad holders just kill you. And if I don't take a rest and go straight to the half back plus blast it. So I'm trying to up the intensity and have fewer minutes of rest. All right, guys, and that's all from me today. Let me know what you thought in the video in the comments. If you've ever done such a grueling training, if you've ever been in Thailand, I'd love to hear it. And I'll see you on the next video. Be safe.